Well, I'm sorry, sir. You can't go in there. We're on the air.
I'm Admiral Nelson. I have to get inside.
Look, I'm sorry. You can't go in there. We'll just have to wait till the program's over.
I can't wait. Look, I have special permission.
Think a moment of all that implies. Power. Power to run the machines of the world at a cost so small as to be almost free and in unlimited supply, simply by harnessing the vast, untapped energy. My project to control the power of the tides has already started.
Dr. Mason, you mentioned resistance in some quarters. Would you care to name any names?
I see no reason not to. There is one man in particular in the scientific community who has fought this project from its inception. As a matter of fact, the principal reason for my calling this hurried press conference is to prevent this man in a press conference of his own from feeding his lies to the world.
Dr. Mason, is there any reluctance on your part to name the man?
None whatsoever. This man, who is trying so desperately to deprive the peoples of the world of this magnificent benefit, is Admiral Harriman Nelson.
Liar! You're a liar and a fraud.
Get him! Dr. Mason.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
The whole world is shocked by the brutal and ruthless murder it has just witnessed. The body of Dr. Mason is being removed. We're waiting now for word of the capture of Admiral Nelson, who, in an obvious moment of insanity, cold-bloodedly shot down his bitter rival, the man whose project he so vigorously opposed. For the moment, it would appear that Admiral Nelson has made a clean getaway, although it seems plain that with the entire world alerted, his capture is just a matter of...
Well, that's somebody impersonating me, obviously. Why? What are you doing?
The sooner the world knows you're sitting right here with me at the time, the better.
Anything wrong?
It's dead.
Listen to this.
Jamming.
Evidently, we're not supposed to contact the outside. Seems like a pretty well-organized plot.
Maybe it's organized, but it's stupid. Now, what if they do arrest you? All we need is my testimony. I mean, we were both right here when somebody who looked like you shot and killed Dr. Mason. Once I tell my story, what do they gain?
Time. Time, Lee, that we can't afford to lose. I haven't told anyone about Mason's project. But look here. There's no question the man was a genius. As part of his project, he and his group developed and built an electromagnet larger and more powerful than anyone dreamed possible.
I never heard him talk about it.
I was probably the only one outside the group who knew about it, and I think I know where he's hidden it. Somewhere in this area, right here.
In the ocean.
On the ocean bottom where it's almost impossible to detect it.
Well, why all the secrecy?
To control a monopoly supplying power to the entire world.
Pretty high stakes.
And that's not all. Look here.
Well, what's the moon got to do with it?
Everything. Mason's device has already established a magnetic field around the moon, powerful enough to alter its orbit.
You mean to tell me that this machine of Dr. Mason's could actually change the position of the moon?
It already has, slightly.
Well, did he realize that?
No, it was his one blind spot. He was so obsessed with his drive to control the tides that he couldn't see what he was about to do to the Earth.
Well, what's that?
The moon will be pulled closer and closer to us. Now, if it reaches the point of no return, before we destroy the electromagnet, it'll crash into us and quite literally end the world.
Then it must be one of Mason's associates who are trying to keep you quiet. There must be somebody we can warn.
After what's just happened, nobody's about to listen to me. All we can do, all we have time to do, is find the installation and destroy it. See who it is. I'll keep out of sight.
Right.
Did you see it? Were you watching that show?
I saw it.
I mean, I just couldn't believe my eyes. Why? Why did he do it? I mean, right there in front of the whole world.
It would be a rather careless way of killing someone, wouldn't it?
Admiral,
Evening, Chief.
how'd you get here? I just saw you on...
He never left here.
What you saw was somebody doing a very convincing impersonation of me.
I knew it. I knew it couldn't be you, sir.
They're here.
Lee, how soon can you get Seaview underway?
About 3 hours. Admiral, listen. We can take the heat off and really buy some time. Now, let me go to the authorities in Los Angeles with a sworn statement. At least we can cancel the arrest order and force the government to listen.
It might work. Chief, can you assemble the crew and get Seaview ready?
Aye, sir. But, we better get going because,
I'll handle that. You better leave that way, Lee, and take the back road through the mountains. You can't risk any explanations.
Right.
Now, go ahead, open the door. But remember, you haven't seen me, right?
aye, sir. Go ahead, take a look. Mr. Morton. I see you got my message.
Chief, what's going on?
Shoving off any minute now. At least, maybe we are. Here's the manifest. It's all up to date, sir.
How much do you know about this business with the Admiral?
He didn't shoot anybody, sir. I got that straight from him and the skipper. But I better let them tell you the rest.
Mr. Morton. You're just in time. Special newscast is going on now.
Hey, watch this, Mr. Morton. Maybe we're not going to have to sail after all. Come on, watch this. Oh, Sparks, have you alerted the Admiral?
I called him at his office. He's watching.
Good.
Which may throw some light on the wild rumor that has begun to circulate. A rumor that Admiral Nelson was seen far from the scene of the assassination at the exact moment the shot was fired. Captain Lee Crane of the Seaview is in the studio now, ready to throw some light on the report concerning the supposed whereabouts of Admiral Nelson at the instant of the shooting. Now, if our cameras can pull back so that Captain Crane can be seen, we'll proceed with the questioning. Captain, I understand you came here voluntarily. Is that true, sir?
Yes, it is.
And as I understand it, this report is to the effect that someone claims to have been with Admiral Nelson far from the scene of the assassination which shocked the world.
That is correct.
Are you aware, sir, that your name has been mentioned as the person who presumably can give Admiral Nelson an airtight alibi?
Yes, sir, I am.
Now, will you tell the watching world where you were when Dr. Randolph Mason was shot and killed?
In Admiral Nelson's office at the Nelson Institute at Santa Barbara.
And who was with you at that time?
No one. I was alone.
Then Admiral Nelson was not with you?
How could he have been? I was watching him on television. I saw him shoot and kill Dr. Mason right here in this very TV studio.
Okay. I got it.
Say, Chief, we're not going to sail without the Admiral, are we?
Of course not. The whole idea is to get him out of here.
Well, how's he getting aboard? The whole dock out there is swarming with police.
Look, Ski, let's leave that up to the Admiral, huh?
Okay.
All right. Hold it. Hold it. Give us some slack. That's it. Rosky, give us a hand. All right, take it up. Close hatch and secure loading.
I'll get a detail and we'll stow it.
Good idea. Get that box open, quick. On it, up. Give me a hand.
Rather an undignified way to come aboard, wouldn't you say?
Missile Room, this is the exec. We're standing by to cast off, but there's been no word yet from Admiral Nelson.
There is now, Chip.
Admiral?
How soon can we get underway?
Oh, immediately, sir, but there's one thing. Captain Crane is topside with the officer of the deck. He's requesting permission to come aboard, sir.
Skipper, after what he said about you over the air, Admiral, I'd like to get my hands on him.
What do I tell him, sir?
Well, why don't you try something obvious, like welcome aboard? I'll be right there.
Hello, Chip.
Lee.
Where's the Admiral?
He's aboard.
All right. Let's get underway.
What happened? All right, come to my cabin. We have to discuss this.
Nice.
Oh, so that's the whole story.
I was pretty lucky, I guess. Then when I got back, I heard what I was supposed to have said about you over the air.
What are you going to tell the crew?
Huh? What else can we tell them but the truth? But you know, I'm not sure I know what the truth is anymore.
Well, now you know what it feels like to be impersonated on a worldwide network.
But it was a beautiful job. You've got to hand him that.
I'm more concerned about his motives and his talent. Someone has gone to fantastic lengths to stop us from reaching Mason's installation and destroying it.
Yes, but if they do stop you, they'll die along with everyone else, won't they?
Well, obviously, they don't believe that, but it's academic anyway. They've tried to stop us and they failed.
Skipper, this is Sparks.
Yes, Sparks.
Can you come to the radio shack, sir? It's important.
Very well. Excuse me, Admiral.
Lee, I don't have to remind you, we must reach that installation on time.
Admiral, you don't have to remind me. What is it, Sparks?
Coast Guard, sir. Our port clearance has been withdrawn. We're to put about and return immediately.
They're a little late. We've already passed the breakwater.
Well, there's a cutter overhauling us now, sir, with a warrant to board and search. Do you want to talk to their commander, Skipper?
No. Give him my compliments and tell him to go to the devil. Chip, I want to crash dive to 90 feet. All ahead flank.
Aye, aye, sir. Clear the bridge and prepare to crash dive.
We're at 90 feet and moving at flank. The Coast Guard tried to stop us.
I'm not surprised. And now they've probably ordered the whole Navy to hunt us down. Well, there's our target area. How long will it take us to reach it?
Oh, I figure 24, 25 hours.
All right, that's cutting it too close. The moon will reach the point of no return in less than 25 hours. And if we haven't destroyed the electromagnet by then...
All right. We can shave that time by 20 minutes. Even a few minutes more if we get the brakes. Is that enough?
It'll have to be. All right, set the course.
I see. Chip, here's our course. All running speeds are marked. As we hit each point, let me know how we're doing, all right?
I'll see to it at once.
I had this videotape recorded at the Institute while the press conference was going on. I remember thinking at the time that it might come in handy for future reference. I didn't know how right I was. I'm starting it just before the shooting. Now watch.
None whatsoever. This man, who is trying so desperately to deprive the peoples of the world of this magnificent benefit, is Admiral Harriman Nelson.
Liar! You're a liar and a fraud.
You know, it's even harder to believe the second time. That man looks exactly like you.
That's incredible. So far, I haven't been able to detect a single false note that might give him away.
Well, Admiral, if you don't mind, I'm going to check on our progress and then hit the sack. We've got a hard run ahead of us tomorrow.
All right. Good night, Lee.
Yeah, good night, sir.
Chief, check these figures out on the computer.
Aye, sir. Mr. Morton. Are you aware of our present course?
Yes, sir, I think so.
You think so? Look at this.
It looks all right to me.
All right. This course is almost the exact opposite of the one I gave you.
The course you gave me?
Yes. Not more than 30 minutes ago, I gave you a course to set, and you deliberately ignored the order.
Well, now, hold on a minute, Lee. You never gave me any such order.
Now, what are you talking about? I gave it to you in person right here in the control room.
A half hour ago?
That's right.
Chief, come here a minute, please.
Sir?
Tell the skipper where I've been for the past 45 minutes.
Well, he was with me, sir, inspecting these stores in the mess room.
You can swear I never handed you that course.
I can swear it.
All right. Forget what I said. Set this course. On the double. I'll be in the Admiral's cabin if you want me.
Aye, aye.
You're sure? I'm positive. The man I gave those original orders to was not Chip Morton. Do you know what this means? We have an uninvited guest aboard.
Yeah, it's worse than that. We have a man who can look like anyone he chooses. From now on, we can't trust anyone we see. Not even each other.
Now, wait a minute. I know who you are, and you know who I am. Otherwise, I wouldn't have brought you this information.
Yes, right now we know, but what about the next time we see each other? What about when we sleep? You could impersonate either one of us, and who knows what orders you might give.
Then we can't sleep. Until the mission's over with, anyway.
And that's at least 24 hours, and look at you now. On the ragged edge of exhaustion.
I'll go down to sick bay and get a pill. That'll keep me going.
That's a good idea. Have Doc give you something.
Right.
When you're dealing with nature, you pay for what you get. Sure, I can keep you wide awake for another 24 hours. But at the end of that time, you're going to be dangerously exhausted.
And that doesn't matter. Now, once the mission's over, I can sleep for a week. Now, look, Doc, you have no idea how important this is.
Well, if it's as important as all that, I'd like to give you something that'll work a lot faster and better than pills. I hope you don't mind my giving you a shot, Skipper.
Anything that'll work fast, Doc.
Well, this will work very fast, I assure you. In a few seconds, you'll never know you were tired.
Doc, we finished with the captain. Will you take care of me?
My pleasure, Admiral. Only take a few seconds.
Oh, by the way, have you finished that special medical report I asked for?
No, not yet. I've been pretty busy.
Oh, pretty busy, huh? All right?
Yeah, I think so.
Quick, come in here. What is it? And is there an antidote?
He'll be okay. A few seconds more, though, and he would have been dead.
Oh, I'm all right now.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Why did you hit Doc that way?
Another impersonation, Lee. I didn't order any medical report. Oh, did you see whoever it was that tied you up?
No. He slugged me from behind. Next thing I knew, I woke up bound and gagged in there. Well, you won't have any trouble finding him. He can't get off the ship.
He doesn't have to.
What?
You can appear as anyone. A search would be useless. Can you handle yourself now?
I'm fine.
Good. Bring us up to periscope depth. I hope you're going to be all right, too.
I'll be fine, Admiral. Just fine.
Take a look.
It looks 10 times bigger than normal.
It's moving rapidly toward the Earth. My calculations are proving out exactly.
Everybody in the world must be aware of it by now.
I'm sure they are. They're just not aware of the cause. I'm going to correct that right now.
Are you going to get in touch with Washington?
Well, why not? They may believe I'm a murderer, but they can't deny what's happening to the moon. Sparks, there's a coded message, priority 1. Break radio silence and send it to Washington immediately.
Aye, aye, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir. I'll transmit at once.
Everything all right?
He's transmitting. We better check course and position.
Yeah, we're just about to.
You know, from now on, we're going to have to be suspicious of every man aboard.
Chief. Hi, Sparks. Say, Chief. Hi, Sparks. What'd you want? Didn't I just pass you? I couldn't be.
Look, I got your message. When I came out here to look for you, you weren't here.
Message? What message?
Chief, you called me on the intercom. Said you wanted to see me.
I didn't call anybody.
No, somebody must have goofed. It doesn't matter. We're on radio silence anyhow.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I better get back to my post.
Man, I don't feel so good.
Well, my check's out. Does yours?
We're on course and schedule.
That's a relief.
Sonar contact, Lee.
Bearing 10 relative. Range 500 and closing. It looks like a sub.
They must be tracking us.
What if we're fired on?
Under no circumstances return fire. We've got to lose her.
If we can. Attention all hands, this is the captain speaking. Activate the anti-sonar gear and rig for silent running. Rig for silent running.
Trim satisfactory, sir.
Hold it as long as you can.
Fast propellers.
They're bearing down.
Well, they may ram us.
Hold tight. Up close. To starboard.
She's lost us.
What's that? All ahead flank. Secure silent running. Kowalski! What are you doing? Kowalski! Kowalski!
How does it look?
If she doesn't open fire, we can shake her off.
Oh, I don't think she will. Apparently, they don't want to destroy the ship and crew, even to get me.
Admiral. That was Kowalski who was banging on the pipes. He was acting like a wild man. I think he's blown a stack, and now I can't find him.
All right, simmer down, Jim. Simmer down. We can explain it. I think it's about time we did, huh?
Admiral, if you can explain some of the things I've been seeing around here, I would sure appreciate it.
All right. But in my cabin. Lee, you better come too.
You don't think we'll be fired on, do you?
No, no, we won't. Come along.
Carry on.
And this guy, he could even look like me if he wanted to.
Yes, even like you, Chief.
Now, come to think of it, how do we know he isn't doing it right now?
We don't.
No, wait a minute. I'm me. I mean, I may not be sure of much right now, but I'm sure of that. I'm me.
You see, Chief, you're the only person aboard we've taken into our confidence because we need you. But first, we have to check you out.
Sit down, Francis. Sit down. We're going to ask you some questions. Personal questions.
Yes, sir.
Where were you born?
In a part of Brooklyn.
What part?
Coney Island.
School?
Lincoln High.
Mm-hmm. Now, you got an A in only one course there. Now, what was it?
Home ec?
No, I'd like something a little bit more specific. What subject?
Admiral, that's something I never told anybody but you.
All right, you can tell me again.
Yeah, but
It won't go any further, Chief.
Go ahead.
cooking. I was the only guy in the class, and it was kind of a gag.
Well, this is our chief, all right. We have to catch this man, and we need your help. You know this crew better than anyone else.
That's right, sir.
Now, you see, Chief, the thing we're most worried about is he might try to sabotage the ship.
So we've planted a booby trap inside the main powder locker on the theory that sooner or later he'll come looking for high explosives.
We want you to keep your eyes open. If you see anyone acting suspicious, keep him in sight. If he heads for the powder locker, just let him go. Don't interfere.
But the powder locker's off limits to all hands except with the written permission from you.
Exactly. So if he goes in, the booby trap will explode and knock him out. Right?
Yeah, I understand.
That's all, Francis. That's all. Oh, by the way, Chief, thanks for your cooperation.
I mean, you're welcome, sir.
The moon's just rising. It looks twice as big as it did last night. You want to take a look?
I'd just as soon not see it. Will we make it in time?
Well, the Admiral thinks so. We've still got 4 hours to find and destroy the installation.
And if it isn't where the Admiral thinks it is, then what?
Then we can all stop worrying about everything.
Lee, come in a moment, please.
Take over.
I want you to have a look at this.
While on the East Coast, record-breaking tides brought on by the rapidly approaching moon have produced widespread flooding. Hurricanes have hit many areas of the Western Hemisphere, and tidal waves are spreading over much of the globe. In the meanwhile, the search for Admiral Nelson is still...
There's more of the same from everywhere in the world.
I hope we'll be in time to stop it. Are you, sure of your figures?
Lee, I'd better be.
Oh, sir, excuse me.
Lee, you got a minute?
Yeah, something wrong?
I'm not sure. What's with Chief Sharkey?
Nothing. Why?
Oh, he's been acting very strange. First, the way he's been looking at me, and then the questions he's been asking.
Like what?
Where was I born? Where did I go to high school? What kind of subjects did I take?
Oh, well, don't worry about it, Chip. He's just trying to do his job. Corman, lay down to quarter F on the double. The Chief's been hurt.
Aye, sir.
Kowalski.
I don't know anything about it, Skipper. I was on my way from the missile room and I got hit in the back of the head. That's all I know.
His story hasn't changed from the moment he regained consciousness. If you ask me, he's telling the truth.
This is Nelson. Is Captain Crane still there?
Right here, sir. Kowalski's still sticking to his story.
He must have been hypnotized and used as a decoy to make us believe that he was the guilty one. Lee, you better come to my cabin right away.
Be right there, sir.
Take the camera.
You bet. Come on, lie down, Ski. Of this magnificent benefit is Admiral Harriman Nelson.
Liar! A liar and a fraud. Now, this scene fascinates me for a lot of reasons. Here, right in front of us, is the answer to our man's real identity. I'm sure it's not Kowalski.
I never thought it was. But I saw him disguised as the Chief.
Well, it doesn't mean he did the disguising. The man we're after is a master of makeup. He could have done the job on anyone, not just himself. Which means that the man is still aboard.
Well, we've got less than 2 hours to go. He's going to have to do something really desperate now. He may even blow us all up.
And himself along with us? No, I don't think so. From what he's done so far, I'm sure he doesn't want to kill himself. No, the ship is safe as long as he's aboard.
Admiral, this is the exec.
Go ahead, Chip.
The gunner's mate reports a missing package of high explosives, enough to blow us sky high.
Chip, this is the captain. I'll investigate it. Chip, the flying set ready for launching.
We just finished a routine check. She's set for duty.
Good. Stand by for launch. I'm taking her out.
Alone?
Yes, I've got an idea I want to check out. Won't be going long. All right, Chip. Prepare to launch.
Aye, sir.
Chip. Lee! Who ordered the flying sub launched?
Well, you did. Unless I'm out of my mind, you're out there aboard it right now.
Wait a minute. You saw me give you orders and then take off, right?
I could have sworn it.
Admiral, it's happened. He's jumped ship. Admiral, can you hear me? He's not in his cabin.
You mean who's ever out there in a flying sub is trying to blow up the ship?
All right, now keep on course and maintain flank speed. We've got to find that installation and destroy it, no matter what.
But if a time bomb has been planted here in the
I
sub...
don't care. We've got to find it. Sound general quarters.
Battle stations, battle stations.
Hold it, Kowalski. Under no condition.
Anytime now, gentlemen. Anytime.
We've got a definite reading, sir.
Good.
Escape hatch.
Won't go off as long as it's ticking.
And if it stops?
10 seconds, maybe less.
more Nelson. No more Crane.
Get out. I'll take over. Here's our man. Let's see who you really are. Well, Mason. An assassination victim. You've made a remarkable recovery.
Contact. Contact, dead ahead.
Range.
1,200 yards, sir. That's the electromagnet. Far away, Lee. Blow him to bits.
4 torpedoes in salvo ship.
Missile room, torpedoes 1, 2, 3, and 4 to fire in salvo.
Aye, sir.
Range. 1050 yards. Bearing 0 relative.
Range 1050 yards, bearing 0 relative.
Aye, sir.
Fire.
In salvo, fire.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I finally spotted you on videotape, Mason. When you impersonated me, you forgot to take off your ring. Now, you should have remembered that.
Now, obviously, the assassination victim wasn't you, Dr. Mason. Who was it?
Well-trained assistant. I made up to look like me. Naturally, the poor fellow didn't know I was going to be shot. But as a matter, gentlemen, nothing matters now.
Put him in the rig.
Okay, Mason.
The whole world's waiting to get their hands on him.
Just wondering how they can possibly find the punishment to fit the crime. Check our heading, Chief.
Bearing 238 true. We're right on course, sir.
Good. Should be able to set down in about 10 minutes.
The man in that area, sir, it looks kind of rugged.
Well, it is. According to Blanchard, there's a landing area right near his camp. You can check it on your map. Coordinates Baker 4.
Baker 4?
Zulu 20.
Zulu 20. Yes, sir?
All right.
BX-406 to FS1. BX-406 to FS1. Dr. Pierre Blanchard calling Admiral Harriman Nelson. Do you read me, FS1?
Loud and clear. This is Nelson, the flying sub. How are you, Doctor?
Just fine. Good to hear your voice again, Admiral. How soon do you expect to be here?
Our ETA is 15:30, is roughly about 10 minutes.
Splendid. We're all ready with our demonstration experiment. I think you're going to be amazed at what we're about to show you. I'm anxious for you to get here. I think you'll agree this is going to be the greatest triumph of my career.
You make it sound very exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
So am I. 10 minutes, you say?
Right.
Good. I'll be waiting for you. BX-406 clear. Oh, it's you, Brock. Nelson will be here in a matter of minutes. Is everything ready?
Everything.
Good. Just think. With this small device, we can control the behavior of one of the most powerful creatures in existence.
And the man that gives this to the world receives great honors.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, by the way, I found your pen on the 10th floor.
Well, thanks. But you needn't have bothered. I'm using another one.
But this is the pen you used to make all your notes. You keep this, Doctor. One of these days, it's going to be an invaluable memento.
Why, thank you, Brock. I didn't realize that you were the sentimental type.
He must have broken out of his cage.
Quick, the control. Brock! Brock! The control! Activate the control! Brock! Brock! The control! No. Brock!
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
How did it happen?
Well, as you know, we were preparing for your arrival. Dr. Blanchard wanted to show you a full-scale demonstration.
All right, go on.
Without warning, our subject went mad, broke loose from his cage, and attacked the camp. You can't imagine how terrible it was.
Well, I don't have to imagine. I can see for myself, but still, I don't understand. According to Blanchard's reports, he had complete control of the subject. Now, that was the whole basis of his work here, wasn't it?
Yes, it was supposed to be.
Then what went wrong?
I don't know. I happened to have the control device at the time of the attack, and I stood by the doctor to the very last, trying to keep the beast under control, but it was useless. I barely managed to escape being killed myself. To face the truth, Admiral, Dr. Blanchard's work was a failure, a tragic failure.
Mm-hmm.
Admiral? It's always about a subject. What kind of subject?
Oh, Dr. Blanchard was experimenting with a gorilla.
So you mean to say that all this was done by a gorilla?
Oh, it wasn't an ordinary gorilla. Rarest of all, a white one. Blanchard told me that his experiments had developed it into the most powerful member of its species ever known.
And this thing is running around loose somewhere.
As far as I know.
Oh, man.
Those are only some of Dr. Blanchard's rough notes. They aren't important.
Oh? Well, I think they're fascinating. Chief, gather up all these you can find, will you?
Aye, sir.
Well, Blanchard was definitely on the right track. I'm going to see that this experiment doesn't die with him.
You mean you're going on with it after this?
Absolutely. Oh, not here, of course, in Santa Barbara.
That's impossible. In the first place, you'd have to recapture the subject. And I don't think you can. And if you can, you'd have to transport that beast on your submarine.
Well, suppose you let me worry about those details, huh? Blanchard was my friend, and I'm going to see that he gets full credit for his work.
Admiral, here's the lot of them.
Thanks, Chief.
Admiral, I think you're making a mistake. But if you're determined to go ahead with it, I want to volunteer my services.
Well, that's good of you, Brock. You can be a great help. I accept.
Thank you, sir.
Well, if we're going to recapture the animal, we'll need Blanchard's brain control device.
Oh, I'm afraid that's impossible. The device was destroyed in the attack.
Oh.
I warned you. It wouldn't be easy.
Apparently not.
In fact, I don't think there's any way to recapture that beast.
We can do it with a shore party from Seaview armed with tranquilizing weapons. Chief, let's go down to the flying sub and contact Captain Crane.
Sir. Crane? Would that be, a Lee Crane?
Yes. You know him?
Yes, I think we met somewhere. Before I forget, Admiral, I want you to have this pen.
Why?
It was Dr. Blanchard's. He used it to write most of his notes. I'm sure he'd want you to have it.
Well, that's very kind of you, Brock. Thank you.
My privilege.
All right, let's make that call.
Very well, Admiral. I'll send the shore party at once.
Oh, there's just one more thing, Lee. Dr. Blanchard's assistant wants to help us continue the experiments once the animal's been recaptured. Now, he indicated that he knew you.
Oh, what's his name?
Leo Brock, B-R-O-C-K.
Oh, yes. I knew him once.
It sounds like it wasn't a very happy association.
It wasn't. I'll tell you all about it when you come back aboard. Incidentally, Admiral, how long will that be?
Just as long as it takes a shore party to get here and make the capture. I'll keep you advised.
Right, sir. I'll make all preparations here to receive it. Good hunting.
Thanks. Flying sub out. Hard work, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Could we take 5 of them? I'm pretty beat, sir.
I'm afraid not, Chief. The shore party's due any minute now. We've got to find some sign of the gorilla before they get here.
Yeah, well, for all we know, he could be miles away from here, and this is a pretty big jungle.
Well, we're looking for a pretty big animal. Don't worry, we'll find him.
If you say so, sir.
Hey, you better contact base and see if the shore party's here yet.
Yes, sir. Sharkey calling base. Sharkey calling base. Come in, base. Over.
Hi, Chief. Is the Admiral with you?
Hey, Ski, It's Kowalski, sir.
Kowalski, your party armed with tranquilizing weapons?
Yes, sir. Just as ordered. We're ready to start the hunt, Admiral, whenever you give the word.
All right. Now listen carefully. Have your men fan out at 5-yard intervals. Bearing 225 true.
225 true, right, sir.
Under no circumstances use live ammo. Tranquilizing weapons only. I want this beast taken alive.
Yes, sir. But how will we know if we've got the right animal?
Believe me, Kowalski, you'll know. Now move out.
Aye, aye, sir. All right, you guys, fan out. 5-yard intervals.
What is that?
It's a gorilla. Only must be the biggest one in the world.
Is that what we're supposed to capture?
Yeah. Now it's coming from over that way. Let's get him, Patterson. And watch yourself, huh?
Don't worry.
That's the thing we're hunting?
Right now, I don't know who's hunting who.
He had us there for a minute, but what chased him away?
I was just wondering. Certainly wasn't the tranquilizers we hit him with. They seem to have no effect.
If we can't knock him out, how do we capture him?
Huh? I don't know, Francis. Maybe we don't.
Drop the circle.
Oh, thanks, Chief.
Take cover!
Guys, let him have it!
Well, looks like we've got our work cut out for us. I want this animal loaded safely aboard Seaview. Chief.
Sir?
It's your baby.
Aye, sir. All right, you swab jockeys, don't stand around with your teeth in your mouths. Get moving. Come on the double.
Is the cargo aboard, Chief?
Yes, sir, we just finished loading that thing through the forward deck hatch. It was quite a job.
What about the civilian that's coming along?
He was right behind me. Oh, here he comes now, sir.
Thanks, Chief, that's all.
Aye, sir.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Brock.
So it is the same Lee Crane I knew.
I'm wondering if it's the same Leo Brock.
A little more mature now, Captain. And a great deal more successful.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Well, could you direct me to your missile room? I want to see that my charge is properly taken care of.
Through the hatch over there.
aft to a ladder down. Then follow the companionway forward until you get to the missile room.
Thank you. I'll find it.
The animal is stored in the missile room. We're ready to get underway.
Very well. Set this course for Santa Barbara. Proceed as standard.
Aye, aye. Did you get a good look at that gorilla when we stowed it aboard?
I saw him from the bridge.
White gorilla's pretty rare, isn't it?
I understand there's only one other like it.
He sure looks powerful.
He is. That's why I ordered the cage and the chains.
I just hope those tranquilizers keep working. I'll set the course.
And Admiral, this is Crane.
Yes, go ahead, Lee.
The animal's safely stowed aboard, and we're setting a course for Santa Barbara.
Good, good.
Tell me, Admiral, is Leo Brock with you?
No, I'm here going over Blanchard's papers. Why?
Oh, I met him when he came aboard. I'd like to talk to you about it, Admiral, as soon as possible.
Very well. Come to my quarters now.
I'll be right there.
All that power and sleeping like a baby.
He ought to be, after all the tranquilizer we poured into him.
Wonder how long before he wakes up.
If he never does, it's too soon for me. I'll tell you, Ski, I've never seen anything as strong as that overgrown ape.
I don't care how strong he is, he'll never get out of here.
I hope you're right. Because if this baby ever gets loose, it's goodbye.
Come in, Lee. Oh, Block.
Admiral, now that we're underway, I thought perhaps we could have a little talk.
Well, there's really nothing much to talk about. Our subject is safely aboard, and we're on our way back to the Institute.
And when we get there?
We continue the experiment, of course.
But haven't you forgotten? Dr. Blanchard's control device was completely destroyed.
Oh, there shouldn't be any problem about that. I have all of Blanchard's notes. We should be able to duplicate it very easily.
I can help you with the notes. I'm already familiar with them. I'd be glad to collate and edit them for you.
Oh, that won't be necessary.
Well, apparently you have everything well in hand.
Apparently.
Congratulations. This should do your reputation a great deal of good in the scientific community.
I doubt that very much. The credit for this belongs to Dr. Blanchard and to no one else.
Yes. Yes. That's the way it should be. He was a great man.
I couldn't agree with you more. Now, if there's nothing else,
I just wanted you to know that I'll be happy to do anything I can to help.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Mr. Morton. Mr. Morton.
Morton here.
Is Captain Crane in the control room?
No, sir. I thought he was in your cabin.
No, he didn't turn up. Find him for me.
Aye, sir. Captain Crane, this is the exec. If you read me, please reply. Chief?
Sir?
Captain Crane's not responding to the intercom. Find out where he is and see if there's anything wrong.
Aye, sir.
Have you seen Captain Crane? I've been looking for him.
Why, no. No, not for some time.
Are you sure of that, sir?
Now, look here, Sergeant.
No, wait a minute, sir. On a ship, it's Chief.
Oh. I'm sorry, Chief. You certainly can't expect me to keep track of your captain.
Well, if you should run into him, tell him he's wanted in the control room immediately.
All right. Chief? There isn't anything wrong with the ship, is there?
No, sir. Not yet. Kowalski, Patterson.
Hey, Chief.
Has the skipper been in here?
Well, I haven't seen him. You, Patterson?
No, he hasn't been in the missile room. Why?
There's an answer to the intercom. This may sound a little screwy to you, but the fact is we can't find him.
Well, he's got to be somewhere aboard.
Yeah, that's the way I figure it. But where and why doesn't he answer? Look, I want you two guys to find him. Look, any place you can, but find him.
We're on watch down here, Chief.
I'm relieving you. For all we know, he's had an accident and is lying unconscious someplace.
Right.
All right, now move.
Okay, Chief. Come on, Patterson. hatch! Dog it down, hurry! Emergency. Emergency in the missile room.
Kowalski, what's going on?
It's an ape, sir. It broke loose in the missile room. I don't know how long the hatch will hold him.
Chip, sound general quarters. Get some men down there with tranquilizing guns on the double.
Aye, sir.
Battle stations, battle stations, battle stations. Come on, this way.
Shut. Let's slow him down.
It's not going to hold, Ski. He's breaking through.
Man, where are those guys?
Kowalski, will that hatch hold?
Not a chance, Chief. He broke through the other one, he'll break this one.
There's no way to stop him, Chief.
Okay, you guys. Get your weapons ready. If he breaks through, let him have it with everything you've got.
Admiral, can your men stop him?
They're working on it.
And if they can't?
And we've had it, every one of us.
Let him have it. Fire! We can't stop him.
Well, hit him again.
Fire!
No. They've had enough. Follow him, but keep your distance.
Looks like the fight's gone out of him.
Yeah, I think so. Tranquilizers must have taken effect.
What happened down there, sir?
Well, everything's under control now. 2 of the crewmen were injured, but they'll be all right. And we'll need repairs on 2 of the watertight hatches.
I'll get damage control on it at once.
I'll ask for a report on Lee. Now, where is it?
Chief?
Well, we were looking for him, sir, but then all this broke loose.
Oh, that's all over with now. But find Lee. Obviously, something has happened to him.
I'll organize several search parties immediately, but what about the gorilla? I suppose he goes wild again.
Right, there's always a chance of that. I'll station a sharpshooter there all night. If the gorilla acts up, have him fire a high-velocity bullet through his brain. And keep me posted in my cabin.
Aye, sir. Chief, get 3 search parties organized immediately.
Aye, sir.
No sign of him at all, huh?
No, sir. Of course, we've still got the search parties looking. But I don't mind saying I'm worried, sir. Admiral, I don't think the skipper's on this ship at all.
Well, I'm certain that he is. Now, you know as well as I do that no man or even a body can get off it without our instruments picking it up.
Where can he be?
I don't know. We'll find him if we keep looking.
Admiral, I know this is none of my business, but why don't we call this whole thing off? I mean, you know, forget about this experiment and get rid of that overgrown monkey.
Not unless it's absolutely necessary, Chief.
Yes, sir.
I see you don't approve.
Well, sir,
It's all right. I don't blame you. But believe me, this experiment is of enormous importance. Blanchard has developed a being of unusual strength whose brain can be influenced by remote control.
Yes, sir. Well, I guess I was never cut out to be a scientist. But if you say it's important, then it's good enough for me, sir.
Oh, well, thanks. Thanks for your vote of confidence, Chief.
Yeah, well, I'd better get back to the search. Keep you posted, sir.
All right.
Stay here, Toad.
Just checking before I turn in.
Any luck, Watson?
No, sir. We covered practically the whole ship, sir. No sign of the skipper.
He's got to be on board somewhere. Your watch is up in another few minutes. Get some men to replace you, as many as you need.
Well, if it's all the same to you, Mr. Morton, I'd like to keep on looking.
Well, yes, sir. I would, too.
Very well. Permission granted.
Thank you, sir. Come on, Penny.
Missile room. Who gave orders to fire a torpedo? Missile room. Missile room. Chief, do you know who's in the missile room?
Well, just the guard watching the gorilla. Why, sir?
That torpedo tube was just discharged down there.
I don't like the sound of that.
Neither do I. The torpedo tube's an obvious way to get somebody off the ship.
Skipper. It's open.
Where's the guard I had posted?
Well, I saw him a little while ago. He's right here.
This is the one that's fired.
Maybe it wasn't a skipper. It could have been the guard.
Possibly, but who fired it? Put a bullet through its brain. exec. I want a detail armed with high-velocity rifles. Lay down the forward quarters on the double. When you see the gorilla, shoot to kill.
Armed detail on the way to seal off Corridor C.
It's blocking the corridor. We're cut off.
Well, we can go through the inspection hatch and get around it.
Good idea. This is Morton. We'll join the detail.
Aye, sir.
Let's go.
Aye, sir.
Okay. Come on, get back here. That thing will come busting through there any second.
If it does, aim for the head. We've got to stop it before it wrecks the ship.
Mr. Morton. Skipper. Is he okay?
He's still alive, but he's been hurt.
What happened? Where is this place?
Just take it easy.
I gotta find the Admiral.
Sure, when you're stronger.
We better not move him alone, sir. I'll get some comment.
Go ahead. Keep going, Admiral! I'll slow him up!
Attention, all security details. The gorilla's heading for the security corridor. Lay after him on the double.
Take it easy, Lee.
I'm all right. Go up to the control room.
You better have the doc take a look at you in sick bay.
I said I'm all right. Go up to the control room. I've got to find the Admiral.
Aye. Engineering! Switch to auxiliary!
The ship's going down. I've got to stop him. Oh, no. Admiral, we're going to die. All of us. We're going to die, and I can't stop it.
Will you pull yourself together, Brock?
I could have stopped it, and I didn't. Now it's too late.
Sending device. You've had it all the time. Well, that explains a lot. Why did you do it? Why?
The ship is going down. Can't you do something?
In Blanchard's notes, there was mention of a byproduct of the experiment. A fluid which produced an uncontrollable rage in the subject. I tried to use this, but it isn't right. There's no ink in this, Brock. This is a sending device transmitting the effect of that fluid to the gorilla. You've been trying to kill me.
No.
All right. In that case, you'll have no objection to carrying this yourself. Will you, Brock? What kind of ammo are you using?
High velocity.
He'll stop anything that moves.
All we need is one clean shot.
We'll get him. Go ahead. He's after the pen, not you. Feeling better, Lynn?
I think I'll live.
Now, for a while there, I had my doubts.
So did I.
Well, obviously, Brock was trying to stop you from telling me about him. I think I can guess why. You were going to tell me you doubted his sanity, weren't you?
Something like that. He was an egomaniac. His only talent was an ability to fool people who were really talented. Apparently, he fooled Dr. Blanchard completely.
And most of the rest of us. I think we can put these in cold storage now. The world may be ready for Blanchard's experiment, but I'm not. What's the trouble, Lee?
I don't know. Kowalski's getting some odd reactions from sonar.
What kind?
It's sort of like an electrical interference there. It's nothing outside the ship, though.
Then notify the duty electrician.
Here it comes again.
What is it, Lee?
Admiral Nelson?
Who are you?
You will come with us.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Skipper, those men, where did they take the Admiral?
Did you see them too?
I could see them, but I couldn't move.
What was that all about?
Skipper, they took the Admiral right past me, and I couldn't lift a hand to stop them.
I know. We all saw those men take the Admiral, and we couldn't do anything about it.
I was paralyzed. I wanted to move, but I couldn't.
Yeah, we were all affected the same way, which means they must have some kind of a weapon or power that causes temporary paralysis.
Electrical interference.
That's right. That must have something to do with it. Come here.
Skipper, what I'd like to know is how did they get aboard?
I don't know. But the important question right now is where's the Admiral? And are those men still here? Now, Chief, you've got the con. Hold us steady on our course. Chief, round up a search party. As many men as you need. I want you to comb every inch of this ship.
Aye, sir. Come on, Skipper. What is this thing? What are you going to do?
It is a time lock, Admiral.
You are going on a journey in time.
Can you hear me? What's wrong with you? All of them. No, just where am I? Can anyone hear me?
I hear you, Admiral Nelson.
Who is it? Who spoke? Who spoke?
There's no need to shout. I can hear you quite plainly.
Well, then Then where are you? Let me see you.
Gladly. Just follow the passageway. Don't keep me waiting, Admiral. Enter the passage.
No. Go back. Go back.
Man, what hit me?
You hurt back here?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. They're in there. Blast that door.
Hold it! Chief, those bullets are bouncing off there like I did.
Nothing in there?
Yes, sir?
No, Skipper.
What's the matter? There's something cockeyed about that door. You can't touch it, sir.
I tried to knock me down.
We fired it. Look at it. There's not a mark on it.
It must be a force field of some kind.
Yeah. Those characters got the Admiral in there, and how are we going to get him out of there?
All right, post these 2 men here.
Yes, sir. You too.
If anybody but the Admiral comes out of this door, shoot to kill. Ski, come with me.
Yours was the voice I heard.
That is correct, Admiral Nelson. I had you brought here.
And exactly where is here?
Only a few miles from where you were originally. Actually, you've asked the wrong question. You see, space is hardly the critical dimension in your case. Instead of where am I, you should have asked, when am I?
Oh, well. This is the future, is it?
Your future, my present. Everything in this world is relative. Well, if you wish to be precise, in your terms, it would be the year 2823.
Who are you?
I am called Alpha.
Alpha. No title, no form of address.
Titles are a relic of the past, regrettably. Admiral Nelson. Has a ring, doesn't it?
Why have you brought me here?
Alexander the Great, Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte, General Stonewall Jackson. Yes, I've always been fond of titles, especially military ones. You belong to a most enviable fraternity, Admiral Nelson.
I'm much more interested in the answer to my question.
As to why I brought you here? Oh, yes, of course. To add you to my collection.
A force field? I mean, they've got the Admiral locked in the ship's slab and you can't get to the door?
That's right.
What kind of enemy are we up against?
I wish I knew.
What about rigging an explosive charge?
No good, Chip. Anything powerful enough to go through that force field would tear the hull apart.
Skipper, I was just thinking.
What is it, Chief?
When I was a kid, we played a lot of sandline football. I was generally the quarterback. This isn't the time for your life story.
Go on, Chief.
Well, sir, when we were up against a real tough line, we had a motto. If you can't go through them, go around them. Close units, you go back to your posts.
Now, wait a minute, Chip. Wait a minute. If you Can't go through and go around him. He may have hit on something. Do you think he can carry it out?
You bet I can, sir.
All right. Take what you need from stores and get going.
Skeet, give me a hand.
Right.
Fascinating, isn't it?
Who is this man?
His name is no longer important, but he was once an admiral. I sent my collectors back into the past to seize him. And here he is, being conditioned to take his place in my priceless collection.
Condition?
Naturally. It would be dangerous and foolish to leave men of military genius in their natural state. So I use this device to drain off their intelligence. I believe the Admiral's about ready. There we are. Now, Admiral, rise.
What have you done to the man?
Oh, don't worry, Admiral Nelson. He isn't suffering. He feels nothing. And he has become an obedient and docile item in my collection. And now, sir, it's your turn.
Now, you'd better know exactly what you have to do, Chief.
Getting around the force field and reaching the Admiral, that's the important thing.
It's not the only important thing. What about those men that captured him? We don't know what kind of weapons they have or how quickly they'll use them.
Meaning you want me to shoot first?
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Chief.
But you're foolish to struggle, Admiral. Well, perhaps I am being a bit hasty, but I'm doing it as a favor to you. But it's true. Usually I keep my prisoners several hours while I check every detail of their background. Then, if I find a point which needs clarifying, I can always ask them about it. Because, you see, once they've been processed, it's useless to ask them anything.
Just how are you doing me a favor?
By not giving you all those hours to worry. This way, after a few minutes, the unpleasant process will be over.
Oh, thank you very much.
But I am a bit disappointed about the uniform. I'd expected you to arrive in full dress. Well, we'll just have to make the best of it. It'll take a few moments to replenish power. Try to be patient.
Outside the lab, and the first thing we heard were several shots from inside.
The Chief, he got him. Has anyone tried to come out of the lab?
No, sir. We're watching the door. It hasn't budged.
Maybe the Chief can't get through the force field.
Maybe. Very well. Stay on your post until you're relieved.
Aye, sir.
Chief, are you there in the lab?
Don't come any closer. I want you. Stay back.
Chief, are you there in the lab?
Skipper, maybe he's already started back through the ducts.
Chief, if you've already started back, signal by rapping on the duct walls. Chip, lay after the lab corridor. Check this out, will you?
Fasten the straps. Chief! Stop! I command you! After him.
Cover the door. Shoot anyone that comes in. I mean, anyone.
What kind of a place is this?
We'll talk about that later. It's our one chance to get back to Seaview. But first, I have to figure out how this thing works.
Mr. Morton.
What's this about hearing shots from inside?
We heard him plain, sir.
Have you heard any more since?
Not a sound, sir. Be careful, sir. The force field.
It's on. Chief? Sharky, can you hear me? Keep a sharp eye on it. They keep coming on. I can't stop them, sir. I just checked out their story personally. Both guards have certainly heard shots from inside the lab, several of them.
What about the force field?
Strong as ever, they tested it.
Now, where do you think you're going?
Something's happened to the chief, sir. I've got to help him.
You won't help anybody if you get yourself killed.
Skipper, we've got to do something.
We don't even know what we're up against yet. Now, secure the guard detail at the lab.
Aye, sir.
Chip, how far are we out of Santa Barbara?
We can reach it in about an hour at flight.
We've got equipment at the Institute that should be able to neutralize the force field no matter how strong it is.
Well, we ought to get back there as fast as we can.
Right. Set a course for Santa Barbara.
Aye, aye.
You will send no more specimens unless I request them.
With your permission, we can sever the time bridge and return to base.
No. The time bridge will remain. There are weapons of war aboard that submarine which will prove useful to us later.
We can expect more trouble from the submarine crew.
Then keep them occupied until I contact you with further orders.
Skipper, emergency in lab corridor.
Yes, Kowalski. What is it?
The two guards, sir, they've been knocked out.
Chip, get 2 corpsmen down there right away. Kowalski, what about the lab?
Closer. And that force field, or whatever it is, still works.
Very well. Check all the corridors in that section. And if anything else unusual turns up, let me know about it. On the double.
Aye, aye, sir.
Corpsmen are on their way.
Good.
All right, stay right where you are. Now put your hands over your heads. Take another step and I'll let you have it.
We're too close to the bottom. Get a nose up.
Hey, we're getting a response.
All stop.
All stop, aye.
All back full.
All back full, aye.
We got too much forward speed. We'll coast 1,000 yards.
Underwater peak ahead. Range 500.
Rig for collision. Rig for collision.
We're gonna hit.
Skipper, it's free.
Full right rudder.
That was too close.
Have a work party check out those controls. I want to know why they froze.
Aye, aye. fascinating. A genuine old late 20th century handgun. I imagine under the right circumstances it could be quite deadly.
Oh, I'd be happy to demonstrate it for you.
Yes, I imagine you would. You realize, Admiral, that by your behavior, you have forfeited the right to any consideration by me.
Meaning what?
Meaning you'll be processed as soon as I give the word. That will make for plenty of anxiety, together with the uncertainty as to just what moment will prove to be your last.
How do I know that you have the authority to do this? I'd like to see your superior.
Superior? My dear Admiral, no one is my superior.
Oh, you mean that you're the chief of state?
You really have the most amusing notions. I'm going to miss you when you're finally processed. But to answer your question, I'm not an official of any sort. I'm a private citizen and answerable to no one as long as I obey the law.
And murder is legal now.
There will be no murders. My friends here are quite alive, as you will be.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What kind of a madhouse is this? Who's this guy anyway? Easy. Well, Admiral, sit down. No, I don't believe you, Alpha. I don't believe you have a legal right to do this to anyone.
Ah, but you're wrong. I do. I am acting by authority of the Hobby Act.
The Hobby Act?
With a 5-hour work week, no one has anything to do. Hobbies are considered the most crucial activity for all citizens. The Hobby Act was designed to protect our interests. And this is my chosen field. I collect toy soldiers.
Engineering just finished their check.
And?
No sign of malfunction throughout the systems.
But these controls froze.
They say there's no real explanation unless deliberate sabotage.
That means they've left the lab.
Well, that's what I thought, so I checked on my way up. The door's still closed and the force field is still in operation.
Well, that doesn't necessarily prove anything. They could be wandering loose all over the ship. There's no telling what they might do next.
What are your orders?
Well, just in case they do try anything else, I want us to have a fighting chance. Take us upstairs.
All right. Blow main ballast. Prepare to get underway. Report from sick bay and the 2 guards were knocked out.
How are they?
No serious injuries.
Good, good. Have you posted relief guards at the lab?
That's the first thing I did.
Skipper, those 2 weird characters are walking around the ship.
What?
I saw them, sir. They were just going into the circuitry room.
Circuitry room. Chip, get an armed detail. All the men you can spare.
Aye.
Skipper, just one thing. An armed detail isn't going to help.
What do you mean?
I pumped a bunch of rounds in them at close range, and they didn't even feel it. They turned on me and knocked me cold.
You were that close to them?
Oh, yes, sir. But I never want to get that close again. I don't know what those guys are, but they sure aren't human. Better warn any armed detail you send after them.
Well, thanks, Kowalski. I will. Blow all tanks.
Getting no response from the tank valves. We can't blow ballast.
What's our keel to bottom depth?
Under 100 feet.
Brace for crash. Brace for crash.
me. I'm okay.
Damage control, the captain.
This is the captain. What's our situation?
Sir, we retain full watertight integrity, but our air revitalization system's out.
Put every man you've got on the repair job at once.
Aye, aye, sir.
Air revitalization. We can't survive without it.
No, not for very long.
That's all we need, a fire.
Electrical fires in circuitry room. Fire detail responding.
If you ask me, I think this character's a little dingling. You know what I mean? You really don't believe this gag about being in the future, do you?
What, don't you?
No, I don't. I'll tell you why. Admiral, what are you doing?
Just trying to see if this alloy will burn.
It will. Well, what I mean is, what proof have we got? All I've seen is this cell, a couple of rooms, they don't even have any windows. And as for those zombies he's got with him.
I'm interested in the fact that there are no windows, too. But I do believe we're in the future. I saw enough of that machine that brought us here to convince me of that.
Well, how does that tie up with no windows?
And it's sure. But one thing I am sure of, human nature doesn't change very much from century to century. Now, I can't imagine a future civilization that would condone a man raiding the past for victims and changing them into mindless vegetables for his own amusement.
I know. Is he really going to pull that on us?
Well, he is, unless we stop him.
Well, how?
Well, we've got to call the attention of the outside world to this place. It's a little difficult without windows, but maybe a fire might do it.
Fire? Sure, a fire.
Yeah, get those blankets over there.
Aye, sir.
Well done. A very serviceable diversion. Now, go to Admiral Nelson's cabin and secure his finest full-dress uniform. Bring it here. I wish him to be attired befitting his rank.
That should give our friends something to think about.
Could spread through the wall, sir.
That's what I'm counting on.
We could be burned alive.
No, there's bound to be some kind of automatic alarm system.
It's getting hot, sir.
Yeah, it's getting hot. It generates its own built-in fire department. Time device is just ahead. Come on.
Wait a minute. You mean we're gonna get inside that thing?
Yes, quick.
You know how to work it?
I don't believe we have to do anything. It's some kind of a time bridge. You step inside the tube and suddenly you reappear in the other one back aboard Seaview.
Well, I hope you're right, sir.
All right, come on, get in.
Aye, sir.
These old relics really are effective, aren't they? I really didn't want an enlisted man in my collection in the first place. laboratory at once.
Now, hear this, all hands. This is the captain speaking. We're lying dead on the bottom, but our hull's intact and the fire's under control. That means that given time for repairs, we can raise the ship. However, the air revitalization system is knocked out. And until it's repaired, we're dangerously short of air. There will be no talking and no unnecessary movement, no activity of any kind that will increase the use of oxygen. Needless to say, the smoking lamp is out. That's all. Chip, take over.
All right.
Get a welding unit up to the Admiral's cabin. I want his door welded fast. You got it?
Yes, sir. What is it?
Those 2 men, if we work fast enough, we've got them trapped. Come on, hurry. Report to Mr. Morton.
Hi, sir.
Admiral? Chief? Control room. This is the captain. Control room.
Lee, where are you?
In the lab.
Any sign of Chief Sharkey and the Admiral?
They're not here. Chip, what's the most powerful portable weapon we have aboard?
Portable? Let's see, the Mark 8.
The grenade launcher, of course. All right. Send me one immediately. Send it through the vent. That force field's still working.
Wait a minute, Lee. You can't use the Mark 8 inside the sub.
Who says I'm going to use it here? Now get it to me on the double.
Aye, aye.
Well, it was clever of you to discover that light is the only weapon which affects my collection.
Well, your own eyes don't seem very good to me.
You're right. I've kept them out of the light for so long. Occupational disability. However, my collection is worth any sacrifice. Don't you agree, Admiral?
Do you really expect me to?
No, but no matter. In a very few moments, you will no longer trouble yourself with such things. Your own weakened eyes will only produce an unemotional reflex action. Nothing more. In one sense, I rather envy you.
I don't envy you at all. This hobby business of yours, it's all the cover, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
A collection of soldiers, all officers, men with a wide knowledge of war and military strategy. Now, in a civilization which has eliminated war, military knowledge from the past would give you quite an advantage, wouldn't it? How soon are you ready to start your war, Alpha?
So, you've guessed.
Ah, and it is true.
That was clever of you. You have a brilliant mind, Admiral. I shouldn't wonder that you proved to be the most valuable part of my collection.
How many rounds, Kowalski? There's 10 rounds in the magazine, sir. That's enough to blow up an army.
Good. What's the situation in the upper corridor?
It's quiet. I guess those characters decided to give up.
Ah, very well. Get back to your post.
Aye, sir.
Thanks.
Skipper, look out. Those characters are in the vent. They're heading for the lab, Skipper. Do you hear me? They're heading for the lab, Skipper.
I hate goodbyes, don't you, Admiral? But of course, from my point of view, you're going nowhere. But from yours, who knows?
Skipper. You hurt pretty bad. Here, let me put a compress on this. All right. Have you seen the ad? Just take it easy, boy. Just take it. See
Skip. Admiral, there.
Almost finished. The rocket launcher was a great idea. Enough explosives here to blow up the whole complex.
I'll leave enough time for us to get away.
Don't worry. Right? Yes, she's finished. Come on, get inside. Hurry.
That's it. Androids. Both of them.
That means that Alpha was the only human in the whole operation.
If you can call a man like that human.
Let's get Chief to sick bay.
আপনাদের প্লেটিং কনসেপ্ট আইডিয়াটা খুব সুন্দর হয়েছে একদম দেশীয় এভাবে যে মুঠো ভাত আমি এই প্রথম দেখলাম সার্ভ করতে ঘিয়ে ভাজা মুঠো ভাত রাইট আমার কাছে এটা খুবই ইনোভেটিভ লেগেছে
আজকে কচুমুখী ইলিশ মাছ নারকেল দিয়ে ভুনা করেছি এবং কচুর ডগা রুই মাছকে একটা তরকারি করেছি আর সাথে জিরা ভাত আর মালাই চপ
কচু যেভাবে রান্না করেছেন এভাবে আসলে আমাদের বাড়িতেও করে
This is your dish. You can put whatever you want. It's আপনার recipe. My job is to tell you এটা মজা লাগে নাকি লাগে না and I think কচুর টেস্টটা অনেক ভালো লাগছে
থ্যাংক ইউ চট্টগ্রামের অসিত এবং একই সাথে নওগাঁর জুয়াইরিয়া
আজকে আমরা বানিয়েছি কচুর ডোগা চচ্চড়ি আর কচুর বড়ির ঝোল সাথে আছে ঘি মুঠো ভাত এবং সালাড
I feel আজকে আপনাদের কনফিডেন্স অনেক হাই ছিল দ্যাটস ওয়াই ইউ গাইজ ওয়ার নট কম্পিটিং আপনাদের গত এপিসোডে যেমন ওয়াও ছিল আজকে দ্য ফিলিং ইজ নট দ্য সেম প্লেটিং অবভিয়াসলি অনেক সুন্দর হয়েছে দিস টেস্ট গুড এটা আমার মনে হয়েছে যে এটার ভিতরে কোনো ফ্লেভার আসেনি কচু ইজ ইউর মেইন ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্ট এখানে রাইট So kochuta has to be extremely flavorful. Yes, the gravy is flavorful, but individually যখন kochuta খাই তখন এটাতে কোনো flavors নাই, অনেক flat and bland একটা taste দেয়।
গত পর্বের মতো আজকের ফিলিংটা আসে নাই। একটু ডাউন, সরি। থ্যাংক ইউ।
আপনাদের প্লেটিং কনসেপ্ট আইডিয়াটা খুব সুন্দর হয়েছে, একদম দেশীয়। এভাবে যে মুঠো ভাত আমি এই প্রথম দেখলাম সার্ভ করতে, ঘিয়ে ভাজা মুঠো ভাত, রাইট? আমার কাছে এটা খুবই ইনোভেটিভ লেগেছে। প্রচুর ডগার চচ্চড়িটা অনেক মজা, দারুণ। এটা খেতে খুব ভালো লাগছিল আমি যখন ভাত দিয়ে খাচ্ছি, আর এটাও যখন আমি ভাত দিয়ে খাচ্ছি তখন ইটস ফাইন, বাট যখন ভেতরে আমি কাটছি তখন ওই কচুর যে চাঙ্কটা ওটা ফ্লেভার নাই, ফ্লেভারটা বাইরের সাইডে হচ্ছে বেশি। প্লেটিং আর ওইটা টপ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিং ইজ ওকে, ঠিক আছে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
এবারে টিম বি, বগুড়ার তামান্না, ঢাকার দিবা, চলে আসুন আপনাদের রেসিপি নিয়ে।
আজকে কচুমুখী ইলিশ মাছ নারকেল দিয়ে ভুনা করেছি এবং কচুর ডগা রুই মাছকে একটা তরকারি করেছি, আর সাথে জিরা ভাত আর মালাই চপ।
রুই মাছের সাথে এত তরকারি দরকার ছিল না, কচু হারিয়ে গেছে এত বড় বড় তরকারির সাথে।
এটাতে আপনি বেগুন দিয়েছেন, আলু দিয়েছেন, কচু দিয়েছেন। দিস ইজ ইয়োর ডিশ, ইউ ক্যান পুট হোয়াট এভার ইউ ওয়ান্ট, এটা আপনার রেসিপি। মাই জব ইজ টু টেল ইউ এটা মজা লাগে নাকি লাগে না। অ্যান্ড আই থিঙ্ক কচুর টেস্টটা অনেক ভালো লাগছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আই ফেল্ট দিস ওয়াজ ব্রিলিয়েন্ট, আনইনটেনশনাল ছিল হয়তো বা, বাট ব্রিলিয়েন্টলি ডান।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
প্রেজেন্টেশনের ডিটেইলিংটা আমার অনেক ভালো লেগেছে। ওভারঅল এটাও খেতে অনেক মজা। গুড জব।
কচু যেভাবে রান্না করেছেন এভাবে আসলে আমাদের বাড়িতেও করে। আমার কাছে এই কনসেপ্টটা ভালো লেগেছে, শৈশবে ফিরে গেছি। আর ইলিশ মাছের প্লেটিং খুব সুন্দর, টেস্ট ভালো, বাট আর একটু ইলিশ মাছটার মধ্যে ফ্লেভার গেলে, কারণ ইলিশ মাছের তো আলাদা একটা ফ্লেভার আছে, তার মধ্যে কচুর বা আপনাদের গ্রেভির ফ্লেভারটা ঢুকলে ঠিক ছিল, কিন্তু খারাপ না, অনেক ভালো। ওভারঅল অল গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ ম্যাম। থ্যাংক ইউ।
কস্টিং যতটুকু করেছেন অতটুকু ঠিক আছে, বাট লাস্ট লাইনটা তো হয়নি, এটা এসেই বলে দিয়েছেন।
জাস্ট লাস্ট লাইনটা বাকি ছিল।
ঠিক আছে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ দিবা এবং তামান্না। যে আজকে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্ট আমাদের কাছ থেকে বিদায় নেবেন, তারা হচ্ছেন ডক্টর মুনিম এবং মাইমুনা। আমি তাদেরকে অনুরোধ করব এবারের সিজনের জন্য এই মহামঞ্চ ছেড়ে বিদায় নিতে। দুটো চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে এই মুহূর্তে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের স্কোর দেখে নেব। ডক্টর মুনিম হোসাইন 37.6, মাইমুনা আক্তার 40.6। ডাক্তার মুনিম, প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জে খাবারটা একদমই ভালো ছিল না, আমরা সবাই দেখেছি, বাট আপনি চেষ্টা করেছেন আপনার জায়গা থেকে। আজকেও আমি খুব আশাবাদী ছিলাম যে আজকের পারফরমেন্স খুব ভালো হবে। ভালো হলো না, বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা বললেন আপনার মেন্টর কাজ ছিলেন আপনার জন্য। আপনি আসলে এই মুহূর্তে কি বলতে চান আমাদের উদ্দেশ্যে?
সেরা রাঁধুনির এই মহামঞ্চের যে লেভেল, সেই লেভেলের জন্য আমি রেডি না। এই লেভেলে ওঠার জন্য আমাকে আরও অনেক পরিশ্রম করতে হবে, আমাকে আমার এক্সপার্টিস অনেক বাড়াতে হবে। আমার ফোকাসের কোনো ত্রুটি ছিল না। প্রবলেম যেটা, সেটা হচ্ছে আমার স্কিল, আমার এক্সপার্টিস, আমার টেকনিকগুলো স্বল্প সময়ের মধ্যে ধরে একটা আউটপুট দেওয়ার যে ক্ষমতা, সেটা এখনও সেরা রাঁধুনির মহামঞ্চের লেভেল পর্যন্ত ওঠেনি।
শেফ, মাইমুনা এবং মুনিম, এই দুজনের উদ্দেশ্যে কি বলার আছে?
মাইমুনা অ্যান্ড মুনিম, তাদের দুজনের জন্যই আমি বলতে চাই ইটস ভেরি আনফর্চুনেট। আমার অনেক আশা ছিল দুজনকে নিয়েই, বাট বোথ অফ দেম আর রাইট। ইট ইজ ট্রু যে they are not yet ready for the challenge. So next time, be more prepared and come back. We will wait for you next season.
দিলারাহানি পূর্ণিমা,
আসলে প্রথম থেকেই আমি যখন অডিশন রাউন্ড চলছে সেটার কিছু ক্লিপিংস দেখেছি, স্পেশালি ডক্টর মুনিমের, তখন বলেছিলাম যে উনি হয়তো বা আমাদের এই মহামঞ্চে এসে অনেকগুলো চ্যালেঞ্জ পার করে যাবে, সেই আশাটা নিয়ে আমি সেই কথাগুলো বলেছিলাম। আর মাইমুনার প্রতিও সেরকম একটা এক্সপেকটেশন ছিল, কারণ আমি দুজন বিচারকের কাছে তার অনেক প্রশংসা শুনেছি, ভেবেছিলাম তারা অনেক দূর যাবে, বাট তারা দুজনেই সুন্দরভাবে তাদের নিজেদের ল্যাকিংসগুলো এত ভালোভাবে ব্যাখ্যা দিয়েছেন, সেটার জন্য আমি অ্যাপ্রিসিয়েট করি এবং সেটার জন্য আমি আপনাদের দুজনকে আমি দাঁড়িয়ে ক্ল্যাপ করি।
থ্যাংক ইউ। মরে যাবো ম্যাডাম, মরে যাবো।
থ্যাংক ইউ। শ্রদ্ধেয় রাহিমা সুলতানা রিতা,
আসলে মাইমুনা এবং মুনিম দুজনের প্রতি অনেক বেশি আশা ছিল, তবে একটা কথা বলতে হবে যে এই যে একটা চ্যালেঞ্জ আর এই যে একটা জায়গা, অনেক স্কিল্ড পার্সনও দেখা যায় যে একদিনের একটু ভুলের জন্য তারা কিন্তু এইখানে আর থাকতে পারে না, স্কোর কমে যায়। তো এই জায়গাটা এমনই যে স্কিল, ঠান্ডা মাথা, সব অনেকগুলো জিনিস একসাথে মিশিয়ে কাজ করলেই কিন্তু এই জায়গায় টিকে থাকা যায়, সাস্টেইন করা যায়।
থ্যাংক ইউ। মাহফুজুর রহমান, মাইমুনাকে নিয়ে কি বলবেন?
আসলে এই মহামঞ্চে ছোট ছোট ভুল একজন মানুষকে তার নিজের স্বপ্ন থেকে অনেক দূরে সরিয়ে দেয়। এটা মাইমুনার আজকের এই রেজাল্টটা একটা সব থেকে বড় উদাহরণ আমার কাছে মনে হয়। আর থাকে না যে পরিবারের একটা সব থেকে আশাবাদী বাচ্চাটা যদি কিছু হয়, এটা অনেকে আশাহত হয়। আমিও ঠিক তেমন, মাইমুনাকে নিয়ে আমি অনেক আশাবাদী ছিলাম, সে হয়তো সামনে আরও অনেক অনেক ধাপ অতিক্রম করবে। সেই জায়গা থেকে আমার অনেক খারাপ লাগছে, কিন্তু আমি যেটুকু মাইমুনাকে চিনি, সে অনেক স্ট্রং মেন্টালিটি থেকে আসছে, তার হচ্ছে অনেক স্ট্রং যেই বুদ্ধিগুলো থাকে, তীক্ষ্ণ বুদ্ধি দিয়ে সে সামনে অনেক দূরে এগোবে, তার জন্য আমার অনেক অনেক শুভকামনা।
থ্যাংক ইউ। নাদিয়া নাতাশা,
আমি আসলে গ্র্যান্ড অডিশনে ছিলাম, বাইরে থেকে দেখেছিলাম ডক্টর মুনিমের রান্না, তো আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছিল ও অনেক কিছু পারে বা অনেক স্ট্রং একটা মানুষ এই জায়গায় ক্ষেত্রে। বাট দুটো এপিসোডে যখন ও কাজ করেছে, আমার যেটা মনে হয়েছে ওর নলেজের অনেক অভাব আছে। এটা বেসিক আমাদের অনেকেরই থাকে, যেহেতু আসলে সেই প্রফেশনের না, সো ওই জায়গাটায় হয়তো আমি যতটুকু দিয়েছিলাম অতটুকু নিতে পারিনি। বাট আজকে যেটা করেছে সে আসলে পুরোপুরি এফোর্ট দিয়েছিল। ওই জায়গাটাও আমার খারাপ লাগাটা আছে, যে চেষ্টা করেছে সে অ্যাটলিস্ট যাওয়ার আগে, সো হয়নি, খারাপ তো লাগবে, কারণ আমার টিমের একজন চলে যাচ্ছে, ওই জায়গাটায় খারাপ লাগছে। বাট আমি জানি যে সে আবার ব্যাক করবে, নিশ্চয়ই শিখে সে আবার আসবে, তার জন্য সবসময় শুভকামনা থাকে।
থ্যাংক ইউ। এবার যেটা আসলে রুলস, যে আজকে বটম 2 পার্টিসিপেন্ট আমাদের কাছ থেকে বিদায় নেবেন, তারা হচ্ছেন ডক্টর মুনিম এবং মাইমুনা। আমি তাদেরকে অনুরোধ করব এবারের সিজনের জন্য এই মহামঞ্চ ছেড়ে বিদায় নিতে।
আসলে আমাদের কোনো প্ল্যানিং ছিলই না কাউকে এলিমিনেট করার। কিন্তু
আপনাকে টপ 9-এ আসতে হবে, এন্ড আপনি যখন টপ 9-এ আসবেন তখন আপনার জন্য র্যাঙ্কিং ওয়াইজ অনেক অ্যাডভান্টেজেস থাকবে।
কুমু, জোরে আসুন।
আমাদের শেরাধুনির ট্রেডিশন অনুযায়ী there is this black scarf যেটা আমাদের টপ স্কোরার অলওয়েজ পায়। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস।
কংগ্রাচুলেশনস।
আমি প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জে ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ পেয়েছি। আমি আমার এই
ব্ল্যাক স্কার বাই স্কোরিং বার মার্কটা আমি যেটা সেট করেছি এটা আমি মেনটেন করার চেষ্টা করব।
নাতাশা, আপনি কিছু বলতে চান মুনিমকে নিয়ে?
আমি আসলে অনেক বেশি এক্সপেকটেশন ছিল আমার, বাট ওনার নার্ভাসনেস ছিল অনেক বেশি। তারপর ভেবেছিলাম যে কিছু একটা বেটার হবে, বাট আনফরচুনেটলি সে আসলে ওভাবে করতে পারে।
ওকে, মুনিম কিছু বলতে চান?
আমার নিজের কাছ থেকে এক্সপেকটেশন এর চেয়ে ভালো ছিল, আনফরচুনেটলি আমি আমার মতো করে আউটকামটা দিতে পারিনি।
ওকে, এখন স্কোরটা আমরা দেখে নিই। লেটস হ্যাভ আ লুক। 15.2 out of 30. ওয়েল, আজকে আমরা জেনে গেছি আমাদের 10 পার্টিসিপেন্টসের স্কোর, এবং আজকের টপার হচ্ছেন নাশিতা বাশার। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস। আউট অফ 30, 26.6। আমাদের প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জ উৎসবের স্বাদ, এবং দুদিন কিন্তু শেষ হয়েছে, তো 2 পর্ব মিলিয়ে আমাদের হাইয়েস্ট স্কোরার হচ্ছে কুমু। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস। আউট অফ 30, 27.2। এবার বটম 2 পেয়ে গেছি, যারা দুজন আজ এই মহামঞ্চ থেকে বাড়ি ফিরবে। আমরা স্ক্রিনে চোখ রাখবো এবং দেখে নেব কোন দুজন বাড়ি ফিরছেন। লেটস হ্যাভ এ লুক। ডক্টর মুনিম হোসাইন আউট অফ 30 পেয়েছেন 15.2। শারমিন সাবা লিনা, তিনি পেয়েছেন আউট অফ 30, 15.6। ডাক্তার মুনিম, আপনি আজকে বলতে গেলে দ্বিতীয় জীবন পেয়েছিলেন, কারণ গত পর্বে যখন আপনি আসলে একটা রেসিপি পেলেন, সেটা ছিল কুমুর রেসিপি, যে রেসিপি দিয়ে তিনি কিন্তু প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জের হাইয়েস্ট স্কোরার হয়েছেন, এবং আপনি সেটা করতে পারবেন না বলেই কিন্তু আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা সেটা পরিবর্তন করেছিলেন, কারণ রেসিপিটা বুঝতে সমস্যা হচ্ছিল আপনার। সো আজকে ছিল আপনার জন্য সেকেন্ড চান্স, এবং খুব একটা কঠিন রেসিপি আপনি পাননি, বাট সেই আশানুরূপ আউটপুটটা আপনার কাছ থেকে আমরা পাইনি। একই সাথে লিনা, মোরগ পোলাও ছিল আপনার রেসিপি, বাট সে মোরগ পোলাওয়ের প্রপার কালারই আসেনি আপনার, খাবারটা পুরোটাই তেতো। আপনার যিনি মেন্টর ছিলেন তিনিও সেই কথা বলেছেন। আমি ঠিক জানি না, হাত কিন্তু মাইমুনারও কেটে গিয়েছিল, বাট মাইমুনা খুব গুড পারফরমেন্স দিয়েছে। সো এটা একটা মহামঞ্চে টিকে থাকতে হলে আপনাকে প্রতিটা সেকেন্ড লড়াই করতে হবে। ওকে, তার মানে আমাদের সেরা 20 থেকে আজ বিদায় নিচ্ছেন দুজন। তারা হলেন ফরিদপুরের ডক্টর মুনিম এবং সেই সাথে রাজশাহীর লিনা। এবার ছাড়তে হচ্ছে মহামঞ্চ, কিন্তু অবশ্যই নেক্সট টাইম বেটার লাক। এক মিনিট লিনা এবং ডক্টর মুনিম, আপনি আপনার জায়গায় যান প্লিজ। আপনিও চলে আসুন। আমার কিছু কথা ছিল। সবাইকেই এরকম বাজে পারফরমেন্সের জন্যই কিন্তু স্কোর কম পাবে এবং এই মঞ্চ ছেড়ে চলে যেতে হবে, কিন্তু এই ঈদের সময় আসলে আমাদের কোনো প্ল্যানিং ছিলই না কাউকে এলিমিনেট করার। কিন্তু পরবর্তীতে সেটা আর হবে না। তবে এই 2 পর্ব উৎসবের স্বাদ এবং আগামী থিম যেটা থাকছে, এই দুটো থিম মিলিয়ে আপনাদের স্কোর কিউমুলেটিভ করে যে বটম 2 থাকছেন তারা অবশ্যই এলিমিনেট হচ্ছেন।
আসলে অনেক কিছুই তো হলো, অনেক নাটকীয়তা। ভাগ্য নির্ধারণ করার আরেকটা সুযোগ কিন্তু এখানে সবাই পেয়ে গেলে তোমরা, যারা লোয়েস্ট স্কোরার আমি বলবো। নেক্সটে কিন্তু এটা থাকছে না।
নেক্সট এপিসোডে, সিরিজ অফ এপিসোডে 20 থেকে 18 হয়ে যাবে, and then you will be divided into 18. Top 9 হওয়াটা is very important for you guys, for everyone. আপনাদের ফাইট এটা হতে পারে না যে আমি জাস্ট সার্ভাইভ করব। আপনাকে টপ 9-এ আসতে হবে, অ্যান্ড আপনি যখন টপ 9-এ আসবেন তখন আপনার জন্য র্যাঙ্কিং ওয়াইজ অনেক অ্যাডভান্টেজেস থাকবে।
কুমু চলে আসুন।
আমাদের শেরাধুনের ট্রেডিশন অনুযায়ী there's this black scarf যেটা আমাদের টপ স্কোরার অলওয়েজ পায়। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস।
কংগ্রাচুলেশনস।
আমি প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জে ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ পেয়েছি। আমি আমার এই ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফ বাই স্কোরিং বার মার্কটা আমি যেটা সেট করেছি এটা আমি মেনটেন করার চেষ্টা করব নিজের জন্য।
কংগ্রাচুলেশনস। আরও একবার আপনার জায়গায় চলে যাবেন।
প্রত্যেক প্রতিযোগীর জন্য মেন্টার্স টাইম থাকছে 5 মিনিট করে।
আজকে আমাদের ফিশ ফিউশন এই সেগমেন্টের জন্য রাঁধুনি গ্রোসারিতে যাওয়ার সময় থাকছে 15 মিনিটস আর কুকিং টাইম থাকছে 1 আওয়ার।
আর পূর্ণিমাপু মেন্টরদের সময়টা তো দেওয়া হবে নিশ্চয়ই?
অবশ্যই থাকছে। প্রত্যেক প্রতিযোগীর জন্য মেন্টার্স টাইম থাকছে 5 মিনিট করে, যাতে আপনাদের কুজিন এবং সেই সাথে রেসিপিগুলো ভালো করে যাতে বুঝিয়ে দিতে পারে।
থ্যাংক ইউ। আমি আমার টিম বিজ্ঞ বিচারক অনুরোধ করব তাদের আসনে বসার জন্য। অনেক ধন্যবাদ। মেন্টরস প্লিজ বসবেন আপনারা। সেই সাথে প্লিজ আপনারাও বসুন। মেন্টরস আপনারা পাচ্ছেন আপনাদের প্রত্যেক প্রতিযোগীর জন্য 5 মিনিটস এবং মেন্টরস টাইম শুরু হচ্ছে এখন।
ফিশ যেটা আপনি ভাজবেন,
এখন আপনি একটা চিলি অয়েল বানাবেন।
হাফ করে এই যে চাংগুলো থাকে না, ফিশটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি হাইলাইট হতে হবে। বিকম সুগার ফিশ সল্ট দিলা টেস্টটা কেমন? আপনি আমাদের গুলি দিন অর্ডার লিখে নেন, টাইমটা বেশি নেয়। যে কারিটা আছে, কারিটা অনেক ফ্লেভারফুল। অনিয়ন সুপে যে কালারটা হয় ওই কালারটা হবে।
যখন আমার মেন্টর আমাকে খুব সুন্দর করে বুঝিয়ে দিয়েছে আসলে এই কুইজিনটা এভাবে করতে হবে, তখন আমার কাছে মনে হলো যে এটা অনেক 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 সোজা এবং সরল একটা রেসিপি, আমি পারবো।
খুব বেশি হচ্ছে কারিটা দিবা,
ফিলিংটা হচ্ছে কি মাছতে ফিশ সস এটা লেমন জুস
টেস্টিং ফ্লেভার হিসেবে লাইক আমার পার্সোনাল।
মালয়েশিয়ান কুজিন পাওয়ার পর থেকে আমার মাথায় কাজ করছে যে আমি আজকে একটা ফিশ ফ্রাই টাইপের কিছু করতে চাই। যখন আমার মেন্টরের সাথে এটা নিয়ে কথা বললাম তখন উনি আমাকে বলল যে আমি করতে পারি, কিন্তু সে আমাকে অনেক কিছু সাজেস্ট করলো যেটা দিয়ে আমার ডিশটা আরও বেটার হতে পারে।
ভালো করে সো বেস্ট অফ লাক, গুড লাক। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ। আমি স্পাইসেসগুলো ঠিক কোন যে সস দরকার এটার মধ্যে? হ্যাঁ,
এখানে হচ্ছে আপনার সামনে
লিখে নিন যে আমার সঙ্গে কলেন গাছের বলে যাবো আপনি আপনার এটা আপনার টাইমটাকেও তো আপনাকে কাভার করতে হবে।
ফেরদৌস আরা আপনার সময় শেষ। থ্যাংক ইউ। পার্টিসিপেন্টস এবারে রাঁধুনি স্টোরে যাবার পালা। আর আপনারা সবাই জানেন রাঁধুনি স্টোরের জন্য আপনাদের সময় হচ্ছে 15 মিনিটস। সো আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন।
Chết, mình vừa làm gãy mất cái màu hồng này rồi, mình vừa mới dùng luôn mà đã gãy rồi. Thì bây giờ mình sẽ cố dùng nốt cái đoạn bị gãy này ra nha. sẽ tiếp tục tô cả hai ô này bằng màu hồng nữa nha. Ok, vậy là mình đã tô hết những cái ô mà cần phải tô bằng màu hồng rồi nha. Và mình sẽ cất màu hồng vào cái màu ấy đi nữa. Tiếp theo thì mình sẽ dùng đến là màu xanh lá cây. Mình sẽ dùng màu xanh lá cây để tô những cái ô mà có màu xanh lá cây đó nha. Mai cần gì support thì alo. Đầu bảng đen đấy. Ai nhắn tin nhỉ? Hoàng Nghị. Cái bọn giỏi anh ở đâu hết rồi? Không thi cùng bọn thằng Minh à? Nhưng sao lại tưởng trước có một đợt cũng thi cùng thằng Minh mà sao giờ không thi nữa à? Hay chỉ có môn toán cái thứ thi cùng thôi? Mình sẽ tô tiếp cái chân thứ 3 chân thứ 4 nha mọi người. Cho tôi ai cho tôi tình này trong là kỳ những ngón tay. phim độc đạo hay thế mà Nghị không xem. Xem đi. Ok, vậy là mình... Hả? Vậy là mình đã dùng xong màu xanh nhạt để tô bức tranh rồi nhá. Bây giờ mình sẽ cất màu xanh nhạt này đi. Và mình sẽ dùng màu xanh đậm để tô tiếp các... tô tiếp bức tranh thì đầu tiên mình sẽ tô phần khớp chân trước. Phần khớp nối giữa chân và thân của chú châu chấu này nha. Phần này thì khá là nhỏ, với bé thôi nên mình tô sẽ nhanh nhá. Nhưng mà bé hay như nào thì các bạn cũng cần phải để ý khi tô. Nhưng mà chả biết mặc gì đi cưới. Mặc đi chơi. Chưa mặc quần dài, áo phông là được. Khiếp, nó chơi về sớm thế.
Ý thức cao không? Nhìn nè.
Hỏi, nếu mà... Wow, bánh crêpe sầu riêng.
Hai đứa ăn muốn mửa ra đấy. Ăn tí lôn ra đấy phải cầm về cho mình.
Khiếp, nó không ăn được nữa. Chị mua loại, chắc là cái hộp đấy 4 mấy nghìn đúng không?
50 luôn ấy.
Tầm 45-50. Em vừa hỏi 4 mấy.
Buồn lôn quá, trời ơi.
Và mình sẽ tô thân nha. Cái phần này các khớp chân các bạn nhớ để ý là không tô vào các khớp chân nhé. Mua hoa thì có thể là mua lãng, nhưng mà mua lãng thì phải rủ kiểu là rủ như kiểu rủ thằng Thành Anh các thứ thì mua chung ấy, hiểu không? Lãng hoa khai trương thì chắc tầm mấy trăm nhỉ?
Và mình trưởng thành rồi, mình đi đám cưới mình tặng ghế đá đi.
Giờ có thân đến nỗi đấy đâu chứ bạn thân tặng nhiều cái. Chỉ tầm 3-4 năm nữa nhỉ. Nhiều đứa cưới ấy. Lại mất tiền thôi. Đến lúc đấy nghĩ thôi đã thấy đau đầu ấy. Lại lương 3 cọc 3 đồng. Biết sợ là tốt đấy. Chỉ sợ là không biết sợ. Vãi đừng thích nhả luôn nữa. Ok, vậy là mình đã dùng xong màu xanh đậm. Thôi chết, mình nhầm rồi. Màu xanh đậm để tô bức tranh nha. Và bây giờ mình sẽ cho các bạn xem bức tranh của mình nhá. Và đây là bức tranh của chú châu chấu của mình sau khi đã tô màu xong. Và video của mình đến đây là kết thúc rồi. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở video tiếp theo nha.